What's up, YouTube? You know what it is. Your brother Eddie from 802 Diesel Crew. Today we do a snap-on tool haul. So stay tuned. My last snap-on tool haul, I'd gotten some 4 Ingold wrenches. That kit only went up to 1 inch, so I wanted to get the 1 1/4, 1 1/8, and 1 1/16. The part numbers on these are VS34B for the 1 1/16. VS36B for the 1 1/8, and then VS40 Bravo for the 1 1/4. Now these wrenches are very good for doing something such as hydraulic work or working in confined spaces where you really need that extra little leverage that a straight wrench doesn't provide. I'll be using these primarily for hydraulics, like I said, but it's nothing like having a good set. I'm also going to invest in V8 Tools makes sets that go above 1 1/4 for really cheap. And I think for $150 to $180 you can get a set of 10 off from Amazon that are, once you get to this size, above 1 1/4, the quality of the metal and the amount of metal there, you're not really going to bend those out that much. I mean, you will here and there if you're really reefing on them, but at least to complete my set, I wanted to get the rest of the snap-ons up to 1 1/4. Next item I got here were these extreme green work gloves. These mimic pretty much my mechanic gloves that I got from the auto parts store. The build quality seems very nice on them. I believe this part right here is reflective. Has their logo. It says Snap-on Tools. It's got soft touch palms with leather on the on the areas that are going to have more work. They're not like they're like a real leather. So right now, items in your hand are pretty slick. So hopefully they'll wear in a little bit. I'd like to give a further review once I've gotten some good use out of these. But for right now, I've got rather large hands, so these are the extra large. Buy accordingly, or definitely this is one of those items that you're going to want to try on before you buy them, because they do make a triple XL, and these are, like I said, these are the largest. So I'm wrong. That's why they feel a little tight. These are the largest. So if you have like medium-sized hands, you'd probably want to go with the largest. And if you have bigger hands, like you can see, I got these stretched all the way out. They might work in a little bit, but if you have larger hands, you definitely want to go with the extra larges. Wow, those are going to be sweet. Yeah, it really does. It matches my box pretty well, so pretty pumped about those. Next item up are these extra long picks. Part number SGLASA204CG. As you know, kind of going in that green theme for my toolbox, at least for my screwdriver drawer. So these will be a great addition. So let's open these up and just take a quicker look at them. Of course, you gotta use the snap-on razor blade, right? It's only right. These will be great for any situation where I need an extra little bit of length difference here. So these are quite a bit longer, and they'll look really well next to my short set. So I can't wait to get those down in the drawer and kind of try to start reconfiguring that. What I'm really excited for. It's 11-piece internal-external pipe plug socket set. It features the male and the female side of things. For the males, it goes from, I believe this is 3/8, so it goes 3/8, 11/32, 5/16, 9/32, 1/4, and 13/16. For the female side, it goes 3/8, 11/32, 5/16, 9/32, 1/4. Now for this, we'll just compare. This is a 1/4 ratchet. I forgot to mention that this socket set is in 3/8, but we'll compare the 1/4 regular ratchet head to the actual socket here. There's not much difference overall, but what these are going to do is really save your ratchet heads. If you got a stuck plug or something, especially with something like 1 1/4, you run the risk of damaging this head, where these are specifically made for plugs. Now, you don't need something like this specifically, but if you're in the heavy ag and diesel world, engines have a lot of different plugs in them, especially in marine engines, which we do a little bit of ferry engines. So these come in really handy for pulling out different plugs and putting different plugs in. They just fit a lot better, and it's going to save your nice expensive ratchet heads. These are actually meant for that application. So every tool has a specific job, and these are for that internal external plug. So the last item I picked up were these 4-piece micro-tip screwdriver set. Part number is SGDX40BG. So let's cut these open and take a look here. So again, here's a quick little view of those. And we'll put them in, and we'll get you guys down here, and we'll take a quick look at that drawer, see how it's coming along, and then we'll go from there. So here's the final layout so far of my soon-to-be all-green drawer. Got my long picks and my short Phillips and flat blade, along with my others. I like that. But my pick set, 8-piece set, and the extra long set. You guys remember last week I got this knife right here, and my buddy showed it to me today, but I don't know if the camera can really pick it up that well. We'll try to get it at the right angle. But in here it says snap-on on all the blades. How funny is that? I just thought that was a kind of a cool thing. Here, gonna have to figure out something for this section, but here are all my 4 Ingold wrenches. I'm thinking about getting the metric set, so as we can see, this drawer is pretty stacked as it is, so I'm not really sure. The 4 Ingolds might go into a different drawer of their own, along with some bigger ones that I'll be purchasing in the future, but only time will tell. I hope you enjoyed today's tool haul. Here's just a quick recap of everything I got. Got some long picks, some micro screwdrivers, the rest of my 4-way wrenches to complete my set, and some internal external plug sockets in 3/8, and then a pair of gloves. I want to thank all my subscribers for your guys' continuing support. My channel is growing very steadily. It's because of you guys that's happening. So, big thumbs up to you guys, and I really appreciate that. It helps me do what I'm doing, and helps me stay motivated to continue my channel. The last thing I wanted to mention was if you do any buying off from Amazon, there is a different website. It's smile.amazon.com, and this pulls kind of at my heartstrings because my uncle came down with cancer, and he's pulling out of it, and he's in remission now. But that smile.amazon.com, a portion of the funds that go through Amazon get put back into leukemia research and different cancer researches. So if you guys want to use that instead of just the regular old Amazon, that would be awesome. It's for a great cause. Cancer is just a horrible, horrible disease that with research, hopefully we can kind of mitigate some of the deaths that are out there. But as always, you know what it is. Eddie from 802 Diesel Crew. I hope you enjoyed this tool haul, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night, brothers.